Gentlemen, for far too long we have contented ourselves with incomplete maps and convenient silences, but the evidence can no longer be dismissed. Atlantis is not a memory drowned in myth. It was, and still is, a civilization, alive beyond the veil of the sea, hidden, yet real.
Sir Connelly, the winds tear through the rigging, the hull groans louder with each wave. We've lost the sails, and the helm won't answer. This storm shows no mercy. Brace thyself, man, for I do believe this shall be our end.
Who are you? I demand to know where I am and why I've been brought here.
My name is Silari. You're in Atlantis. We found you after the storm, shipwrecked, barely conscious. You were brought here. Your wounds have been treated.
No, I don't believe this. How the hell are you speaking English?
There's a neural translation field in this chamber. It reads your language and projects mine into your mind.
I knew Atlantis was real. I never doubted it. So why the secrecy? Why hide from the world?
We have watched your world for centuries. You still have not achieved unity. All you seek is wealth and war. Can you imagine what your kind would do with what lies here?
Then why did you save me if we are so dangerous?
Because, Sir Connelly, we know much about you. You are a good man. And in any case, you will soon return to the surface, and you will not know how to come back.
My dear little Cora, my father returned from Atlantis, but no one believed him. They laughed at him, and ever since, your father and I have spent our lives searching for it, with very little success. But lately, I feel it deep inside me. You're the one who will find it. From the dusty pages of forgotten books, to museum halls echoing with silence, to holograms mapping the secrets of the deep, she never stopped searching. Cora Connelly, the last heir of a buried truth, now ready to uncover it.
Dear Cora, if you're watching this, it means the trail didn't end with me. Our last scan revealed an anomaly. Here, 36.2370 degrees north, 12.7340 degrees west, just beyond the Madeira abyssal plain. That's where I lost contact, and where you must begin.
Cora, never forget, Atlantis is real, and this is the proof.
Miss Cora Connelly, I am Valian. You've activated the hologram, you've seen the projection, and the word Atlantis. Now tell me, what do you intend to do with it?
Damn, you scared me, Valian. Where did you even come from? I can hear your voice. In English. inside my head. So Atlantis is real. Everything my great-grandfather said. They laughed at him. At my whole family. Tell me, what should I do with this place now?
Miss Connelly, I'm not here to judge your actions, nor to offer permission. We Atlanteans chose long ago not to interfere, but still, I want to understand. What lives in your mind and in your heart?
I don't want fame, Valian. I'm not here to lead anyone to Atlantis or take anything from it. I just want to restore the name of the man who first found you, and to show the world that there is another way. A place without war, without greed, without power, a place that proves peace is possible.
My advice, Miss Connelly, is to stop here. Reaching Atlantis is not easy, and it was never meant to be. But now that I understand both your thoughts and your heart, I wish you success in your search. And who knows, perhaps we will meet again.
Well played, Valian. Nice distraction. And just like that, you disappear. But that only makes me want to find Atlantis even more. I guess there's only one thing left to say. See you soon, Valian.
Cora. Wow. Didn't expect to hear from you again so soon. If this is about dinner, I'm in. But judging by your face, this is something bigger, isn't it?
Frank, dinner sounds nice, but that's not why I'm calling. I just sent you a set of coordinates. Can you tell me if anything unusual's ever been reported there? Disappearances, seismic shifts, magnetic fields? Anything? Does that area mean something to you?
All right. You sent me 31 degrees north, 25 degrees west. Let me guess. Atlantis? That patch of ocean's been scanned a dozen times in the last decade. But no one's found anything that matters. If you've got something real, Cora, I want in.
That's not exactly the thrilling answer I was hoping for, Frank. But hey, if you're up for a little adventure, I'll be here. 2 days from now. Let's see if you still remember how to dive.
2 days? All right, Connelly. You've got my attention. I'll pack my gear and my curiosity. See you soon.
The coordinates from the hologram can't be wrong, but it's been so many years. Things could have changed. I need to go to my grandfather's house. Go through everything they left. My great-grandfather, my grandfather, and my father. Maybe the answer's been there all along. The hologram shows 31 degrees, 0 minutes north, and 25 degrees, 0 minutes west. But that can't be the whole story. I need to see what my great-grandfather, grandfather, and father found. Maybe, together, they left a clue. Looks like it's going to be a long night.
We've passed the Azores and no map shows what lies ahead. Today, by my calculations, we are at latitude 30 degrees 20 minutes north, longitude 24 degrees 10 minutes west. The sea has changed, and with it, all I once knew.
That puts him southwest of the hologram. If Grandpa tracked the same shift, I might be onto something.
Here, deep inside this ancient chamber, I found an inscription. Atlantis. Beneath it, the coordinates. 32 degrees 15 minutes north, 26 degrees 5 minutes west. Clear evidence that this civilization once existed. This isn't legend. It's proof.
That puts him northeast of the hologram. A different direction than the others, but still within range. They were all looking for Atlantis, just at different times, from different angles.
Dear Cora, I never wanted you to follow in our footsteps, but I owe you the truth. I found these coordinates inside the medallion, 29 degrees 45 minutes north, 23 degrees 50 minutes west, after I finally understood why the Atlanteans gave it to our ancestor.
4 sets of coordinates, passed down like breadcrumbs. But what were they really trying to show me? So now I have a convergence point. It can't be random. Something's there. I'll need to investigate it properly. But first, daylight's already here. I have to go. Frank's waiting.
Dear Cora, you're right on time. Where are we headed? And do we actually have a real shot at finding Atlantis this time? Did you bring coordinates? Or are we chasing legends and intuition again?
Frank, we're heading to coordinates 30 degrees, 35 minutes north, 24 degrees, 50 minutes west. We don't know what's waiting for us there. But if there's even the slightest chance that Atlantis is real, then we have to go. We owe that to everyone who came before us. Frank, we've stopped. I don't feel any vibration. Something's scraping the hull. Do you hear that? It's coming from above. Look, on the glass. Is that a tentacle?
That's a giant octopus. It's wrapping its tentacles around the submarine. Tighter, every second. It's not just blocking us, it's holding us down. We need to act fast. Does this submarine have any kind of defense system?
Frank, you can activate the submarine's electric shield. But if it holds too long, it could drain our entire power at this depth. Still, I don't see another option. Do it. We'll figure out the rest later.
The shield drained the main power source completely. We've lost thrust. No propulsion, no control.
We're in free fall. How deep is it?
Less than 1,000 meters. If we don't slow down, the impact will do more than damage the systems.
Look, down there. Where is that light coming from?
All systems just came back online. What is that? Cora, is that Atlantis? Did we actually find it?
Don't be so sure, Frank. It looks abandoned, but it won't hurt to take a look. See where we can dock.
Cora, you need to see this. I just pressed a button, and the Atlantis city appeared. But not just on the screen. I felt like I was there, with them. It felt real. It's not just a recording. It's something more. Come, quick.
Frank, I never really believed my grandfather's stories about Sir Connelly. But I do remember one thing. He once told me that when Connelly first met the Atlanteans, he could hear their words directly in his head, like they were speaking English. So, nothing you say now would really surprise me.
Sincerely, Cora. Even though you keep saying nothing can surprise you anymore, I'm pretty sure what you're about to see will make you change your mind. We're starting again. Pay close attention. I'm pressing play.
My name is Aliona Connelly, and I am a member of the Atlantean Council. The year is 1720.
What the hell? How is this even possible? Cora, did you know about this? Are you telling me you're descended from Atlanteans?
Frank, seriously? We're standing in front of a 500-year-old Atlantean message and you want to play detective? Shut up! Hit play, now!
We were a people of peace, of knowledge, not conquest. But the surface world grew hungry for power, for war, for wealth without wisdom. When they found fragments of our technology, they saw only weapons. We made a choice. We vanished beneath the sea to protect balance, to protect life. For centuries, we lived in harmony with the oceans and all life around us. It was balance, pure, unbroken. Then they came, cold, hostile, driven by greed and fear, and ready to tear apart what they could never understand. We were not afraid, and we were not without power, but we have always valued life, all life, above pride, above vengeance. So we turned away from war and began our journey toward a new home where we could live again in peace and harmony. If you've made it this far, you may be ready for what comes next. And, Cora, my dear, when a red light starts blinking, something is terribly wrong.
Those movements! This has to be them. The amphibians Aliona spoke about. The ones she didn't want to name. She knew they were coming. Frank, we need to move. To the submarine. Now!
A message was sent. A secret awakened. And for Cora and Frank, the adventure is only just beginning. Don't miss episode 2.